Hello and welcome to my barn again. I wanted to give you a heads up on all of the wonderful aminals. We still got baby Pecky Cluck here. She is officially an adult. She's going to be my first venerated. And Rose Tyler and Donna Noble are beautiful little trufflets. And Snow White is amazing. Look at all those traits. And Sammy is hands down probably my favorite right now. Not only is he named after Sam Winchester, but look at the hair on this guy. Yeah, you definitely are a Sammy. Over here in the baby pen, we've got bow ties are cool. Look at the stripy iridescentness of her. But what I would like us to do today is go check in with the gardener, because the gardener now has a quest line I didn't even know about. Oh, and I still gotta go romance Tamala. Ew. Let's chat. While I hate to engage in idle gossip, Hecla has informed me that Gina informed her that she is concerned you aren't wearing her pin. What you wish to do with that information is up to you. Oh, okay. So looks like we don't have an active quest for him. We just have to visit him way too often and make him happy. Okay. This is going to be a continuous thing, isn't it? Greetings. I have come to share news of a mutual acquaintance. The gardener has been sending me and Hecla many missives of his newfound horticultural pursuits. I'm glad he's keeping busy. I understand that industriousness is a quality many beings admire, but it can be taken to excess. Unfortunately, the gardener has been blasting me and Hecla with so many horticultural innovations that my rune working can barely process anything else. Returning to our present quandary, I have wondered if perchance speaking to other Gulder might alleviate the gardener's need to share so much data with Hecla and I. Throw a Gulder party! That might be difficult to accomplish. I had thought he could perhaps seek assistance from other Gulders in the network. Unfortunately, his position in the garden and his out-of-date antenna prevent him from sending or receiving messages any further than the Elderwoods. Can you fix him? While that is technically within my abilities, I am not sure updating his information infrastructure is the wisest course of action. Currently, he is only connected to the local Kilima hub. If he was able to connect to the worldwide flow network, he could update any Golder remotely from anywhere, like what he did with me, on a much larger scale. Yeah, that sounds dangerous. Let's not have him do that. I don't want other Golder to experience the loss of self I did. It was quite unnerving. But I also don't want the gardener to continue to feel aloneness. Perchance, if you talk to him, we could come up with some sort of agreeable solution. I will patiently await your return. And there he is. Hello, gardener. Hello, human. Are you aware that you can make fertilizer from worm excrement? Yes. Since you are already aware of my latest gardening discovery, I suppose you may go now. Einar actually sent me, so you don't actually want to converse with me? You're just a messenger. I see. That is more logical than assuming you had any useful information of your own. What did Einar send you here to say? You want to be connected to the WWFN? Me? Connected? Mother always thought it best if my communications remained local, so as not to distract me. But now that I no longer have the garden to run, perhaps there would be no harm in connecting to others. I can only imagine how many Gulder are out there making simple horticultural mistakes that could be corrected if I were allowed to spread my knowledge. It would also be deeply informative to catch up with my creations after all these years. Not so fast, buddy. Well, of course, we would have to prepare the other Gulder for my arrival. Meeting your own creator can be a challenge unannounced. I'm gonna explain some things to you. Oh, my remote override functionality? That is all you are worried about? Well, in that case, I will give you the command codes to deactivate it. All you have to do is solve a puzzle and input the disable code. Then I will no longer be able to harm any of the Galder on the network. Even you should be capable of a task as simple as that. Here, let me teleport you to the location of the puzzle. I know how easy you get lost. Well, thank you? I think that was an insult, guys. Solve the puzzle to disable remote override. Oh, okay, this looks pretty easy, guys. Let's see if I can get this done. Let's see if I can get these to go into the right spot. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Bottom half is done. I just need to organize this bit. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Okay, we're gonna move that one and that one. These should line up. Oh, I got it, guys. I've got it. Ta-da! Oh, I did it. Now I gotta return to the gardener. All right, buddy. I did it. I did it. I did the thing. You did? I mean, obviously you did. I can clearly feel the difference. I feel my power greatly diminished. Oh, crackers. That will take some getting used to. Crackers? It's just something Mother used to say. No need to attempt to psychoanalyze me. I am not dysfunctioning human. Now that your little job is finished, you may go tell Einar he can hook me up to the network. As a constructor, he should be fully aware of the complete workings of the worldwide flow network, the peculiar understanding of his oneness. Do not dally. I'm sure the other Galder are in desperate need of my assistance. No problem, Gardener. I'll get right on it. And look, Einar waited outside for me. I am pleasantly astonished by the gardener's decision to deactivate his remote override. That must have taken quite the act of persuasion on your part. I'm pretty persuasive. That you are. You have persuaded many in the village to make difficult decisions that have nevertheless resulted in a satisfactory outcome. Regardless, the next step towards connecting the Galder to the worldwide flow network will be finding a new location for his hub. He can't stay in the temple? He may maintain a presence there, but the concentration of terraflow is not conducive to the aeroflow signals used by the WWFN. So he will need a permanent hub on the outside. Why don't I mark a few locations on your map I believe he may find pleasant? They currently lack the sort of foliage he has informed me he is fond of, so I believe they may be good spots for him to fix up, as it were. Well, thank you, Einar. Yep, he's gone. Gotta talk to the gardener again? Oh, my goodness. He said you need a new outside hub. Here we go again. Alright, if I must, I shall move by consciousness into one of my mobile units again. But please find a spot for me that is more amiable than the last places you showed. Those locals were pleasant enough to visit, but not fitting for a permanent residence. Oh, there it is, Hadari's fishing spot. Okay, let's speak to the gardener. I assume you need something. How's this? Does the constructor think I could actually be connected by staring at the purple one's fish all day? This place is too noisy, far too wet, and too close to sea level. Try again. The next place better be private, dry, and higher off the ground. Okay, let's go to the air temple then. And there's the air temple. Oh, where would you like to be placed, dear gardener? Oh, you want to go inside the air temple. Well, that's not gonna help you very much. My least favorite temple. Alright, let's see where we're supposed to put you. Up into the sky we go. Alright, now where? Do you want to be over here? Okay, we're on this one, you know? This thing kind of looks like you. Now it's telling me to go over there. Well, where do you want to be placed? Oh, you want right here, not over there. How's this? This is clearly unacceptable. If you think otherwise, I have even more serious questions about your intellectual capabilities than I did before. Which is impressive, as I did not think that was possible. I thought you wanted privacy. I did not want to be in an overcrowded village with constant chatter distracting my every process, but that does not mean I desire complete isolation. Besides, this location is far too precarious. What if I should fall? You said you wanted altitude. I did not say you could place me in the stratosphere. It's far too windy up here. I'll get a chill. Can you even feel cold? No, but I can imagine what it would be like. All right, on to the next. This is where you want to be placed? It's not any safer, dude. I hope this conversation... Oh, would you stop? How's this? Is this better? No. Why not? Next stop, the moon. Is that an option? If so, which one? You know, I did always have a soft spot for Ignis. I can tell by your blank stare you are attempting to engage in humor, which you are sadly not very good at. I do feel sorry for humans and your limited perception. But if you had the range of sensory experience that I do, you would realize that this area contains a dark presence. Last time I sensed this presence, humanity was destroyed. Mother did all she could to stop its spread, but to no avail. If she could not stop it, what hope do you have? Where do you want to live then? Right, we were selecting a spot for my remote hub. Honestly, I wouldn't mind a little place in the hills, with plenty of room to garden, that receives the odd visitor on occasion, but still maintains a sense of privacy. You wouldn't happen to know anywhere like that, would you? My house. Of course it's my house. You live somewhere like that? While cohabitating with you sounds like a complete disaster, I would be remiss if I didn't at least stop for a visit. Of course. Well, back to my place. Alright, where do you want it? Place him on my plot, huh? Anywhere? Can I place him where I had him before they changed it to this weird looking thing? Yeah, let's set him here. Let's set him right here, back where I originally had him, next to his gardening thing. And how about here? Is this a good spot? Well, I have a few notes. The size of the housing unit could use some improvement, and I'm not sure about your taste in exterior decor. Excuse me? But it is acceptable. Well, at least that's settled, and you know what? I'm gonna put you in a box. Oh gosh, Einar. Hi? Greetings, I am here to welcome the gardener. I learned of his arrival as soon as he began complaining about the landscaping to Hekla and I. It is not the worst I've seen, but it needs more flowers. Better idea, knapweed everywhere. Knapweed are a hardy type of vegetation that is often overshadowed by its more flamboyant or edible relatives. I approve of this plan. Oh my gosh. I will let you two work out any issues regarding your domestic situation. I merely came to tell you I am working on obtaining the parts needed to complete the gardener's request worldwide flow network extension. You need parts, why not just go to a Goldrick mechanic? Because the last one closed over 3,000 years ago. I shall tell you both now as soon as I have any information about the parts. In the meantime, I hope you enjoy your new living arrangements. Okay. Well, Awesome, guys. Looks like we finished that, and I have someone wandering on my plot. So I'm going to wish you all a good day or night, wherever you are in the world, and I'm going to go greet my visitor. Oh, there they are.